We're going to look today at business graphics, and what we're going to do is start off with this screen here. Now when you notice this screen, the first thing you notice is right in the middle are these 6 icons. Okay, now the 6 icons we've got, the first one allows us to put in a table, then we've got graphs, and then we've got videos and PowerPoints and websites and all sorts of other things. But the one we're interested in is the graph. So we just go Insert Chart and we click. The new version of 2013 has an awful lot of new things in it and an awful lot of nice things in it. But pretty much all you're going to do is fill in the way you want it to look. So you can sort of pick the basic look of it. So I'm going to go for something probably a bit like that, 100% 3D stacked. Looks like that. I'm going to hit OK. You can see we've got other ones. You've got pie, bar, graph, scatter, etc, etc, etc. You can work your way down through the ones you want. Some of these might be more useful for maybe a wee bit later on when you're doing maths. Okay, but we're going to stick it nice and simple. Okay. It then puts all this information in. Now at this point, I draw your attention to this box at the top. Okay, this table at the top is where you actually fill in your information. Now the way it fills in, you'll see going down the columns, we've got Series 1, Series 2, Series 3, and going along the rows we've got Category 1, 2, 3, 4. If you look down at the chart, you can see how it looks. There's a series at the bottom. So there's actually 3 lots of data in each of these, and each of these categories is where you want to appear it. So what you have to do is you have to look at the chart and think to yourself, how do I want it to look? So we're looking for EastEnders. We're looking for Coronation Street. What was the other ones? River City. And Hollyoaks. Okay, so we fill that in, and you'll notice as soon as we put in that extra row, Hollyoaks, it's added it in, but there's nothing in it. Now what we have to do is we have to take away the things we don't need. So we've only got one lot of voting information, so we can actually just remove the things we don't want. Okay? And as we remove the things we don't want, you'll see now they've disappeared off the top of this chart. And in fact, we can even right-hand mouse button and delete the entire column in one go, so you don't even have to highlight and do anything. Series 1 sounds rubbish. I think it would be better if it's votes. And you'll see when we change the word votes up there, but down the bottom, it changes to votes. Alright, so, right, somebody wrote it down yesterday. Who can give me the numbers? In your books. Sorry? 13 for EastEnders, was it? Okay. Notice as soon as I put in the 13 for EastEnders, it automatically changes.
It's 6 for EastEnders.
Okay.
3 for Coronation Street.
Yeah.
3 for Emmerdale. And 2 for Hollyoaks. And 2 for River City.
Okay, so the numbers I've got here are, if somebody want to confirm it, 6 for EastEnders, 3 for Coronation Street, 2 for River City, 2 for Emmerdale, 2 for Hollyoaks. Happy enough with that? You've not even got the book in front of you. Yeah? Okay, right, okay, we'll go with that. So, notice as soon as I type in those values, the graph changes. When I was downstairs yesterday in graphics, I noticed some people doing graphs in first year, and they had to work out angles and percentages and everything, and it was a total pain. This does it all for you. All you have to do is enter the details, and it changes it. And if I just click off the side, we can see we can add in a title. So let's change it from votes to popular soaps. And anytime we want, we can click on an individual object, and oh look, there's a colour brush here. I wonder what that does. It's kind of messing about with it. Oh, look, it's putting the numbers in the middle of it. See them? Suddenly appeared right in there in the middle. And again, it's just like we did when we were doing the other PowerPoint stuff. We fiddle. Ooh, that's quite nice actually, I quite like that. I'd prefer it if they were different colours. So let's try right hand mouse button. Oh, it's got a fill colour. And I'm going to fill that yellow. That's quite good, quite like that. And I'm going to fill that red. Fair enough. Let's go bright red. This one, I want to try something because it says gradient, and I wonder if what happens if I try and fill it as a shade. There we go, so it's around the centre here. Ah, yeah. Oh, give us 1 second, I'm actually recording this for YouTube.
Sorry.
No, just hold on 1 second. So, okay. And then what we're going to do is, this one I'm going to fill in, and it's got picture. I wonder what happens if I picture. So what I'm going to do is going to search on here, and this is soaps. Put in the word soap. Okay. That might be quite good actually. Let's grab a soap and insert. Ah, superb! Look at that. Puts in little bars of soap, which means you can put your favourite character in there, and it'll be a picture of each soap character. So that was just a right-hand mouse button. You'll notice when I click once on it, they all highlight. You'll see the little handles at the edge of each one. Okay, now we don't want each one, we just want the one, so we click. We go with that, and then right-hand mouse button, and it's a fill. We're dropping down the fill. We can select what we want, but this time I'm going to make it look watery. There we go, and there we go. We have now soaps, and we can do that for each one of it. So, to walk you through it again, you create a new slide. You click on the insert chart. Okay, oh, my bad. You click on insert chart. You pick the way you want it to look. Okay, if you want it to look sort of different, you can do that. Once it goes, you fill in your rows to give you your information you want to do, then you fill in your data. And then once you've done all that, if I just then click on this one, you'll see again we can just format that particular thing, and we can change the colours we want to change it to. Alright, so we can make it any one of these colours we want, or we can fill in with more colours, or with pictures, or with gradients, or with textures, or with anything else. So there we go. That's what I want you to be doing today.